What's up, guys? Welcome back to Avys Designs. I'm Mike. Check it out. I just got a new radial arm saw blade. It's a Freud industrial, it's a thin kerf sliding miter saw blade. I've done some research on the web, and for radial arm saw blades, you need to be a little bit selective on the blade that you use. I decided to do this upgrade to this saw. I just upgraded my table saw blade, and it is like unbelievable the difference in cutting on the table saw. And so I figured I'd do it on the radial arm saw too, because I use this saw fairly frequently for crosscuts. I got this saw on Craigslist, and it looks like it has the stock blade on it. So I wanted to upgrade this. So again, it's a Freud industrial thin kerf sliding miter. It's a 10-inch with a 5/8" arbor, 60 tooth blade, and it's the teeth are at a -5-degree hook angle. That's important with a radial arm saw blade because with a radial arm saw, when you're pulling it through the wood, if the saw teeth have a positive hook angle, the blade's going to want to climb down the wood, and you don't really want that. The negative tooth hook is going to allow me to control the blade as I pull it through the wood a little bit easier. I used the radial arm saw for the first time in high school, like maybe a couple times, and so I've never had one since. I got a good deal on this one, and I figured I'd use it to replace my miter saw. And it's been awesome. I first saw Frank Howarth using his radial arm saws all the time, and so that's why I decided to do it. I don't really want to tip this blade at 45 degrees or use it to rip wood like it claims it's able to. I have a table saw for that. Cutting 40-degree bevels would be sweet. Cutting 45-degree miters or any other degree miter would be nice, but I have it set up, perpendicular and flat and everything, and I don't want to mess with those settings. I do have an old miter saw that I can use to cut miters or whatever if I need to. I don't do it super often, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But anyway, I'm going to replace this blade. Never done this before. Like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with radial arm saws, but figured I'd bring you along and see how this goes. So the first thing I need to do is take this blade guard off. There's a kind of like a retaining pin inside of it, and that should just loosen it up and allow that to slide right off. And so then here's the blade. And so the same way that we did the table saw, I need to secure this blade from spinning as I remove this nut. I got a 7/8" wrench here, and I'm going to use this block of wood to prevent the blade from spinning as I try to loosen this nut. I could lower the entire motor and blade so that it's kind of sitting on this table, but I don't want to ruin the table, so I'm just going to use this sacrificial block here, try to loosen this nut quick. There we go. That wasn't on there very tight. That slides off with the nut, and then I can take this blade off. You need to raise the blade because it's in the kerf of the table. It wouldn't allow it to come off, so now I can slide this blade off. So it looks like it was a stock blade. It's a Delta industrial quality, 10-inch 60 teeth, 5/8" bore. So that's the reason that I got the blade I did. It's a 10-inch blade, 60 tooth. This says 9,000 max RPM. I tried searching online. There's not a ton of options as far as what I could tell with blades that are suitable for this saw with these specifications. I'm not sure what the max RPM for this one is, but I know Freud makes high quality stuff, so I figured I couldn't go wrong with it. It's industrial thin kerf, which is the same as what I put on my table saw, and the blade on that thing is unbelievable, so I figured this one's going to work out well also. So, Freud Industrial, 60 teeth. Negative rake means that these teeth, instead of angling forward, they're angled 5 degrees backwards. So as it's spinning, those teeth are not trying to climb down the work, like I said. It's got these anti-vibration slots cut out I think it's going to work well. So let's slide this bad boy on there, making sure the teeth are in the correct direction. Put this little retaining washer flange back. Get the nut back on there. And tighten that up. That seems pretty tight. Put the blade guard back on. Alright, so it looks like there's not going to be any interference with this blade. This is a thin curved blade. It looks a little bit thinner than my previous one. I'd say this one is about an 1/8 inch wide. This one, they claim on the packaging, says it's 3/32 wide, I believe. Or I guess it's on the blade. 3/32 inch curve. So I just want to make sure that this blade is going to be in the right spot. I'll double check it for 90 and everything after I'm sure that this is all set up well. So it looks good. Last thing to do is make a test cut. Find a block of wood here. And I'm going to get my safety glasses because somebody yelled at me in the comment section of one of my videos saying that I should definitely be wearing eye protection, and I kind of got paranoid after they said that, and so from now on I'm wearing eye protection. Alright, so I have this dust collection hooked up. I'm sure you guys have seen in my videos, but it does a decent job. It doesn't do a great job. It prevents the bulk of the dust from, surrounding this entire area, but, I'm not super happy with it. I think I would have to build like a whole wall or a whole enclosure to surround this whole thing to capture all the dust that's pushed back this way. I'm not going to do that right now. This is hopefully a temporary shop for the next couple of years, and once I get this, once I have more of a permanent shop, I would definitely make this saw a little bit more permanent. Right now I have to slide this saw out when I'm working on bigger work because it gets in the way with all the crap that I have in here. So, but anyway, let's make a cut and see how this goes. Alright, there you have it, guys. Radial arm saw with a fresh Freud blade. This bad boy cuts like butter. If you guys want to see more videos on different shop tips or things to do in your shop, subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming, and I appreciate your guys' support. Like this video, please. It really helps me out when you guys do this. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know what I did wrong, what I could do differently, what I did right. All that stuff is great to hear. And have a great day.